What's up, fellas? In today's video, I want to talk about fatherhood, financial freedom, and escaping the rat race. The first thing that I want to say is, man for bread. No joke. Yo, I don't know what else we were put on this earth to do other than bear children. The Bible does say something along the lines of be fruitful and multiply. But I think the wrong thing when it comes to fatherhood, there's not enough men that really truly want to be fathers. I think you have a small amount of men that really want to be fathers. On the other hand, I think there's two types of men that exist primarily in the world. Number one is someone who doesn't care, so they're just breeding any and everywhere, which, to be honest, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not going to say there's nothing wrong with that if you're taking care of your kids, but if you're just breeding and not taking care of that responsibility, it's a problem. But then on the other hand, you have men that really want to be fathers, but they're afraid to take that step. And I don't blame them, to be honest with you. With the way the economy is right now, with the way that women are right now, it's very understandable why a lot of young men are afraid to be fathers. It's kind of understandable on why some men are opting out of becoming fathers. I would never personally do that. I think fatherhood is the greatest gift God could give a man in this lifetime, especially if you take that responsibility seriously. But like I said, there's two main reasons, or I can speak personally, there's only really two things. I could be honest with you. For most men, there's two main reasons. I've pretty much brought them up why they're afraid to be fathers, and that's number one, the state of women right now is pretty crazy. I think it was always crazy, to be honest with you. That's why marriage and all this other shit was created by the white man to control the woman, but that's another topic for another day. I mean, we may get into that today, but I didn't plan to touch on that. But yeah, women are crazy. I love women. We don't hate women on this channel. I love women to death, but they're crazy. So men are afraid to deal with women after bringing children into this world. And the second thing is money. I can speak from personal experience. I've always understood that women were crazy from a very young age. I have my own experiences with women. And when I say crazy, I'm not bashing women. Like, I really do love women. I have nothing but the utmost respect and love and honor for women. All of the beautiful black women that's out there, all of the natural ladies that's out there, we love you. On this channel, the men love you, but you guys are crazy. That's just the truth of the matter. But for me, the biggest thing that has stopped me from having kids is finances. And I think one of the reasons that God hasn't blessed me with consistent financial success, because he's splashed it in there. Like, he's shown me little bits of what financial freedom and what financial success feels like. But one of the reasons why I feel like he hasn't really blessed me with that all the way is because if I was a young rich nigga, I would have a lot more kids than I do now. So than I do now have walking the earth, I should say. But yeah, if I had money, I would have a lot more kids, and that's just the honest to God truth. However, one thing that I've been thinking of is I really do think there's an attack on fathers right now where they don't want men to be fathers. They don't want men to build families. They don't want the family unit together. They don't want the man, woman, and child together. So they're doing everything that they can to stop it, from the food to the music to the social media to the deodorant, to everything. I don't want to get too deep into conspiracies right now, but bro, they trying to depopulize, if that's the right word, to depopulize the population of men. So it's very important for us to become men, to step into that role, to stop being a boy. We were all boys at one point. I was a boy at one point. I'm still growing into a man at this point in my life. But fatherhood is a very important aspect of a man's life. Not every man is called to be a father. Jesus himself didn't have any physical children that we know of. So, some men were not called to have children, but I do believe I was called to have children. Honestly, I've always felt like that from a very young age. So yeah, brothers, I mean, if you're out there and you're someone that wants to have children but you're afraid to, all I can say is just get yourself right. That's all you can do. And honestly, I really do think that your lady and your children are aspects to, or they do help you grow as a man, because there's certain things about dealing with a lady and dealing with children that you can only learn through dealing with them. You can't learn that out in life. So it does give you a balance. So don't run away from it. Don't run away from it. The natural man was not made to be in a capitalistic society and being valued by how much money he has. However, what you need to understand is, as a man, you are a producer, you are a protector, you are a provider. So whatever type of civilization or society that you live in, you have to adapt, you have to provide, you have to protect, you have to try to. Don't just give up. I know this shit is hard, but don't give up. You gotta keep going. You have to. You have to keep going. So our next topic is financial freedom. A lot of men are chasing financial freedom. Why are you chasing financial freedom? I'm pretty sure I've talked about this in other videos. The main reason why I've always, since I've been on this journey, the reason why I've chased financial freedom is because I want to be financially free so that I can be free, true freedom. True freedom, not having to answer to nobody, not caring about the opinions of others. That's the goal. Being able to maneuver on this earth and in this universe as I please, obviously doing that righteously. We're not taking advantage of the powers that God gave us, but we are going to acknowledge the powers that God gave us. I'm looking around. This is a new spot. I like it a lot, but people be here, they're watching me. But we're going to keep going, man. Next topic is the rat race. It's a dude with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Black dude with 6 white girls. Look like he about to have a good time. I'm not interested though. Fire for that. But yeah, so last topic we'll talk about is escaping the rat race. Kind of ties into financial freedom, ties into fatherhood, especially for me. The reason you want to escape the rat race is because, I mean, like the one Bob said, it's a disgrace that the human race is in a rat race. Yo, we humans in a rat race. Think about it. Think about how much marketing and strategizing and manipulating, and just think about how much it took to get us as a society to this point. We have to do better, especially as men. This channel is definitely geared towards men, but the ladies, y'all got to do better as well. Are we going to prioritize material things, or are we going to prioritize family, love, freedom? That's what this channel is about, dog. We chasing love and freedom, and I don't mean receiving love. Especially as a man, if you're walking this earth expecting to receive love from other people, you have failed. If you're entering a relationship to receive love, you have failed. If you are having children to receive love, you have failed. All of these things are because you have an excess of love. You have an abundance of love. Yo, the mic was down low that whole time. I swear to God, it better have been recorded. It better have been recorded. Because that was some good content, but you better have an abundance of love inside of you. You better. I'm looking at myself like, yo, where's the mic? I look down, it's down there. But guess what? God gonna take care of it all. I bet you that everything comes out crystal clear still, and you're still able to hear it. Sorry about that, guys. Of course, the camera cut off, iPhone storage is full, but that just goes to show this content shit, we raw with it. Had to delete a couple things just to get on here to end the video. We pushing content out, dog. Once again, if you need help with anything, dog, anything that I talk about on my channel, even the ladies, check down in the link below. I have an ebook available. I do have one-on-one phone consultations available, and I do have one-on-one coaching available. Definitely pumping more videos out, definitely putting more love into the world, more life, more love. But that's the video for today, guys. I'm out.